Hi Virgo, this is your reading for April, May. Thanks for joining me. I'm Diane Lupo of Inner Voice Reiki, and I welcome you to this blessed reading. I have a feeling you've been on an upward spiral. Isn't that nice? Things are just moving beautifully for you and going forward in a beautiful way. Very almost pragmatically. I wanted to just see if I needed to adjust that. So let's see what is for the month of April, May for Virgo. Ooh, this card got left behind. Queen of Pentacles. That's you. Can't leave Virgo behind. My shuffle. I've been shuffling for a while here, so but I'll put all good energy into this reading and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, Virgo. We start off with the Page of Swords, the High Priestess. That is a 9. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Strength. Ooh, look how colorful your reading is. Lots going on, lots going on. So you've been busy, you've been working on things, you've been, I feel like, restructuring your life. That's what I heard. So when we're in the midst and we have a new moon this month, a big new moon because it's the first of this cycle, there's new energy coming in. Sometimes takes us to take a deep breath, settle back a little bit, and get in with the new flow. So there's always a period of adjustment, and I think that's where we are right here with this reading. So let's look at this. So Page of Swords, information coming in. High Priestess, they're asking you to sit still for a minute. This is not a time for you to be thinking about making the money and building the empire. It's a time for you to go within. So when we talk about restructuring and moving forward and new energy, I feel that the momentum you've been building, right, you always have to stop for a minute. It's like when you're going on a trip and you see one vista after another, and you need to pull the car over every now and then and stop and look out, breathe in the air. And I feel that's where you are right now, for at least for the end of April, going into the end of April. The 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups reversed. I feel the energy is there because here's the Knight of Swords. I'm going to turn these around just so you can see these cards. I feel like there's a little delay because they want you to have the time, or take the time, make the time, Virgo, to sit back and reflect for a moment. Look how far you've come already. Are there any changes you need to make to your plan, your strategies? Let that be part of what you are focusing on in your meditation, in your just daily contemplations of what's next, okay? So a little pause on the wealth and abundance coming in, but it's here, it's in your vortex, and it's brewing. That's what I feel. I feel like things are brewing, okay? It's like you press the button on the coffee and it's just starting to drip, and they want you to spend a little bit more time in self-reflection. Now the Knight of Swords is like rushing in here with some news, some information, some communication. Let's see what it's about. Wow, Ace of Cups. So here's the abundance. So there's just a little bit of pause in the next week or two, and then you're going to begin to see the flow start to occur, okay? So they're telling you to be patient, have the strength and the peace of mind to be patient with yourself, be patient with those around you, be patient with the energy, okay? So the beginning of April, mid-April, you're still tweaking the plan. You're still figuring things out. Maybe you're thinking twice about the investment or the business partner or the acquisition. and you're holding on to your money for dear life, but let go of the fear. Let go of the worry about what the markets are doing and what, what's going on with trade in the world. Focus on your plan. Stay focused on that and keep it positive, okay? And see, here it is again. The news comes in now. There's a little momentum mid to end April, and then they're telling you, okay, you're going to move forward, but just spend a little bit more time planning your strategy. And Nine of Wands, you've worked really hard to get where you are right now, and they want you to reevaluate where you are right now. They want you to make sure, is your dream big enough? Is your plan definitive enough? Are you putting enough detail into what your goals, dreams, and desires are? It's good to throw it out there to the universe, but get more detailed now, Virgo. Queen of Wands reverse. So this energy, if she were upright, I'd say take the lead, take charge. But reversed, I'm saying that the cards are really asking you to slow down and take a breath. Slow down, take a breath, reevaluate your plan, reevaluate where what the outcome of your desire is, and get more detail into it. What's underlying here? Yeah. You don't want to have any regrets moving forward. So I feel that's why they want you to really take a minute. Take a minute, take a week, take 2 weeks. 3 might be pushing it, because then I want you to get going with this news and this energy, this Ace of Cups. But the underlying energy here is saying, let go of the past, let go of the fear, let go of worrying about how everything's going to work out, and instead readjust your thinking here, like the High Priestess is telling you. Let me just move you for a second, Archangel. Readjust your thinking to really reflect your big dream, your destiny, your highest ambitions, all your talents, underlying energy. Yeah, then that's when things will start taking off. That's when things will start moving forward. So I feel April and May, the end of April is going to be a little bit of a readjustment, a little bit of redefining what your goal is, what your dreams are, what your plans are, really going within now. And if you haven't been spiritual up to this point, although you're tuning into a show like this, so, I feel there's a glimmer of it there for you. Now might be the time to connect. Now might be the time to, ask what else is out there. What more is there? Who else can help me out there? What am I thinking big enough? Am I dreaming big enough? Am I putting the right in? Here we go. Am I putting the right intention behind my plan? And Virgo, let me tell you, intention is everything. So do some self-reflecting this week into next week. Do some self-care, some meditation, walks in nature. I know that sounds airy-fairy, but just get out in your yard, touch the ground, touch the earth, feel the pulse. It's about vibration. People think, oh, what is, touch with nature? What are you going to do, hug a tree? Darn right. Trees breathe. They have heartbeats. And the clothes dryer agrees with me. They have heartbeats. Thank you, Shanta, for that one. And they help us raise our vibration. They help us connect to Mother Earth, and they help us to be strong enough and stable enough and in our Earth's vibration enough so that we can dream bigger, see clearer, be more focused. All right. What else do we have to know, Virgo, for the coming months? What would help Virgo move forward a little more, with a little less trepidation? That's the word I had to find. What will help Virgo move forward with a little less trepidation? What will help Virgo move forward with a little less trepidation? Well, there's the Page of Swords again. So you have some big news coming, I think, So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Opportunity. Okay, now we're talking. Now it starts to happen. The flame is ignited. The Ace of Wands is present. What you need to get things done is there. So that little bit of respite, that little bit of introspection is going to help you be clearer about how you're going to move ahead. These I'm going to read all upright. And especially with this card, it doesn't really matter because the opportunity is there. It's your willingness to go for it at this time. So you're getting some information about a new opportunity that's coming in. It's really a great opportunity. It might be a little bit intimidating. You might be a little bit out of your skill set or out of your wheelhouse. But the information will present itself to you in one way or another, whether it's teaching classes, taking classes, learning new information on the internet, but you will find a way. And you are paving. I remember one card my English theater teacher gave me when I graduated high school, and it was like, don't follow the path that others have made. Instead, I forgot the exact verbiage of it, but trailblaze, make your own path, find your own way, and that's the way to go. And that's what I feel for you now, Virgo. I feel that all of the information, the energy you've accumulated, the knowledge you've been given through the years and you've worked hard to attain is all going to come into play now. It's all going to start showing why was I on that path? Why did I make that choice? Why did I marry that person? Why did I take this job? It's all going to become very clear, and there are going to be some things you leave behind. There are going to be some things you just push aside for the moment, because you're headed in a new direction. This is all about heading in a new direction. Wow. And it's going to be big. See, this opportunity is tied to this 3. And this 3, it has longevity to it. So this opportunity is a big opportunity. And you might not see it at first. You might not feel it at first, but it's there. And they're telling you everything you've done in the past has led to this moment. That's why the cards are saying the next couple of weeks we want you to chill. Just regroup a little bit, gain a little bit more insight, figure things out a little bit more, tweak the plan, make the dream a little bigger, because we got a lot coming in. We've got a lot coming in. Yeah, King of Pentacles energy. So this very well could be you, Virgo. Man or woman, doesn't matter. It's time for you to reap the rewards. This is financial success. So whatever this opportunity is, know it will lead to financial success. And not only that, but it's like the beginning. It's the catalyst of what's coming next. So maybe you've been on a little bit of a dry spell, or maybe it's been stop, go, and things not working out the way you thought they would. But this is saying you're you're on the train now. You will be on the gravy train. It's coming in, okay? And it feels like it's going to move fast. So we're creeping up through the end of July, and then come May, we're picking up momentum. You have to not be afraid of the challenge, Virgo. Go for it. You need to work a little bit on the ego here, because I feel it's the ego. What do other people think? Worrying always about what other people think. And instead of dispersing that energy to what other people think, it's time to reel it in and get laser focused, connect to source. Whatever your source is, to mine it's the Divine Holy Spirit. Connect to source, and then let go of any regrets or small thinking of the past, what fears about what people think, any woulda, coulda, shoulda. You gotta let that go, and move forward to, wow, peace, prosperity, and contentment. Do you see how that works? I love this reading for you, Virgo. This is really telling the story. You have got to own it. You have got to own it. I'm putting these cards. I brought this crystal out. I usually charge my cards on this crystal. And I said, I'm gonna start supercharging my cards in my readings. So when you guys get a card that, it's ringing the bell, wake up Virgo, I'm gonna supercharge it. And this is, everything turning out beautifully. I also feel part of your life purpose here is to share your knowledge, share your wisdom, share your story, the trials, tribulations, and then the glory, right? It's not, oh, I made it big because I did this. Well, I failed 900 times. Talk a little bit about that, not to go back in the past with regret, but learn through my mistakes. Help other people up with this success of yours, because it's going to be fantastic. And from this success comes more unexpected opportunity, moving you forward to bigger opportunity. Do you see that? Here's the Ace of Wands, beautiful opportunity. But now you can own it. Now this opportunity is really, truly meant for you. And it's part of your divine life purpose, underlying energy. Yeah, no more worrying about money, underlying energy of the big deck. Yeah. Well, this was the whole first read. Take time out to rest, meditate, contemplate, connect to source. Do that first. Let go of the fear and worry. That was all part of your reading. Let go of the fear and worry. All you do is manifest more things to be fearful and worried about, right? So make note of that. The opportunities are here. The challenge is here. Are you up for it? Yes. Do you think so? Maybe not. Maybe that's why they're telling you need to do a little more contemplation, meditation, aligning with source, building up your strength, get grounded, take better care of yourself, better nurturing. And then you're going to be able to carpe diem, right? You're going to seize the day, seize the opportunity to move forward, to claim all this magnificent energy that is ready for you. Now, as recent as a few days ago, Archangel Gabriel started talking loud and clear to me and to others. And I brought out my Archangel deck, Archangel Gabriel deck. And when I asked my 20 decks beforehand, who wants to read for Virgo? Who wants to come out and play? It was Gabriel, front and center. And so let's see what Gabriel has to say in your reading, Virgo, which... get ready. So I feel like this is more of a game plan. April and May are your game plan time. And you're going to vibe up to it. You're going to take this information and you are going to take a step back, take a deep breath, look at the bigger picture, readjust, and then allow and receive what's coming in. Journaling. So what might help you? I'm going to scooch these up a little. Journaling. Writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. Now, what does that mean if you're, say, an accountant? Well, perhaps your feelings still matter. Even if, like, your whole idea or your plan is, oh, I work with numbers or I work with auto parts, right? Journaling is a big part of releasing, I tend to let it out. I'm Italian. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I let it all out, and then I go outside. I take a few deep breaths, and then I'm good. But not everybody is wired the same way, and they're suggesting, Virgo, that you perhaps start writing your thoughts down, write down your inspirations. That hand motion too, and I don't mean like typing in or texting in your phone. Although if that's what you feel comfortable with, do it. If it gets you to work out those things, do it. but the actual art, the energy, the use of the brain, of using the hand and the thought and putting it on paper, it's very cathartic for you, Virgo, and I feel it could help you release some blocks. Okay? Birth. This is all of this. You have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands. It's all about starting, get going, right? New life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, a new business, an exciting project, blossoms within and around you. So we already saw that in your reading. Archangel Gabriel is validating that. Also, I see like these two people, it looks like one is teaching, one is receiving. And like I just mentioned, I feel that's your role, Virgo. I feel that the success that's coming to you is big. And don't just keep it for yourself. The hows, the whys, the when it happened, share it. Share your story. Share your information. Vision board. Well, this is good. I was told to tell you, you need to get a better plan. You need to get more details. You need to get a better strategy. So maybe storyboard your plan or vision board it. Put those dreams up so you can actually see the pictures, the words, the energy of what it is you want to create. You can see it right before your eyes. Inspiration. Your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. So your whole reading for April and May is really about going within, take a breath, take a moment, take a couple of weeks here and chill out. Okay, maybe go on a little vacation, but chill out, empty out the fear, the worry, the expectations. You have a lot of expectations, Virgo. Let them go. And most of all, stop interfering with the master plan by connecting with all people's opinions. What do their opinions matter, really? They don't. What matters is your divine mission. You came here to do something, and your divine mission is to get it done. How do you get it done? You go within, you get quiet, you accumulate all the knowledge and wisdom and skills that you have up to this point, and then you ask the universe, okay, let it flow. They turn the spigot on and the opportunities start coming in. Now you're ready. You're vibed up, you're focused, you're clear, you're free of the past, you're free of the opinions, you're free of the expectations, and you can just move forward. Time management. Yeah, use your time wisely. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list. And don't allow distractions to deter your focus. And I feel that, that's what we go back to, the meditation, the contemplation, the getting the plan done right. But I also feel this opening here, I feel that they want you to create more space for your dream. I just got that from just looking at this little triangle here. And again, teaching and learning. Look at this, 2 people here, 2 people here. The vision board is you and your muse. 2 people here and 2 people here. Very interesting. Do you have a partner? Do you need a partner? Are you partnering with someone? Or, what I think, they're asking you to partner with the divine spirit. They're asking you to partner with the higher energy, not the people's opinions around you or next door, or you used to work with this guy who says this. No, they want you to partner with the higher energy. And when you do, everything's going to open up. There is a lot more light coming into your life. Detox. Only allow love into the situation. And let go of perfectionism. Virgos, you're that's your thing. Right? You are perfectionist. But don't allow that perfectionism to slow down the process. The time is now. Yes, you have a couple of weeks. I feel 2-3 weeks tops of connecting, replanning, restructuring, maybe taking a course or brushing up on something. But then it's go time. May is go time for you guys. So get going. And when you're ready, look at this journaling writers group. When you're ready, share it with the world. I've been saying that all along. You're meant to teach as well. Now, teaching doesn't mean in a classroom. I consider myself a teacher. Everything I do, I'm saying, hey, you know what happened to me? Don't let that happen. Or I learned the hard way. This is what I figured out. Or look what I did, and it was because I did a vision board and I was thinking positively and I let go of the fear. So I share all my stuff, sometimes maybe to a fault, but I know from the response I get privately, it helps people to know I'm not the only one, you know? Like I struggle with my curly hair because it does kafluky things when I'm in front of electronics, right? But since I've been complaining about it and fussing with it, so many curly-haired people have gotten in touch with me and to tell me, yeah, that even though it doesn't matter what product they use or how much hairspray, like, so, you know, it's just nice to know that other people get you and other people are so going to get you, Virgo. Law of attraction. Look at that, perfectly in alignment with the vision board. This is your time to manifest. Actually, I'm going to say in 2 weeks' time from hearing this. If you're already in May and you're listening to this in May, you're ready. Get going, okay? Keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity in your life. Remember that King of Pentacles who was here for you. Where was he? Oh, I love the sun. Where was the King of Pentacles? He was here for you, right? And I said, he's not only going to make money, or she, but they know how to keep it coming. The Midas touch. You are on a upward spiral, and it is fantastic, Virgo. Law of attraction. Keep your thoughts positive. Only put out to the universe that which you want, and bigger and more and grander and more exciting. Underlying energy. Keep going. Keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments in the past to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. Wow. So I think the point was reiterated enough. I hope you know what to do. If not, just play this again because you'll hear very clear steps. They have laid it out perfectly, as in my opinion, perfectly. You're going to take a little time out for yourself, a couple of weeks maybe, regroup, do a lot more connecting with the holy and the divine, the upper energy, the higher energy, the bigger energy, and get in touch with nature, take good care of yourself, and also release fear, worry, all that, the garbage thoughts, and then you're going to get going. I just want 3 cards. Is there anything else Virgo needs to know? Is there anything else Virgo needs to know for this reading? Anything else? And I wish you a very happy April and May. Happy Mother's Day. Happy spring. I hope your garden is bountiful this year. If you have one, if not, I hope that other people's gardens are bountiful so you can buy good stuff at the farmer's market if you go to such a place. Wow. I said 3 cards, but here's the Empress, the World, and the 2 of Wands. Now, again, with the 2, right? I kept seeing 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. So I feel that you are meant to not only move yourself forward, but you are moving others forward as well. Everything is about to come full circle for you, Virgo. So take it, take the message, and get going. I send you love and light. Thank you for tuning in. Please comment down below if you can. All you have to do is subscribe first. It's free. And then comment below what kinds of readings you'd like, what you want to know. If you have any specific questions, I do go live frequently, so be sure to hit the notification bell. And if you would be so kind to like and share, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in.